Hello students, welcome to the science class. Now today we will start the new chapter, pressure. Now what is pressure? First is the question, what is pressure? As in the previous class we have discussed about the force. So as the force is push and pull is force. So the relation of the force with the pressure. So what is pressure refers to a force exerted on a surface. It means on the surface the applied force. Now, due to the force of gravity, our feet exert a force on the ground in the form of pressure. Pressure and force are related, but they are not the same things. Okay, now pressure it depends on force and area. Now, pressure decreases as an area over which a force is distributed increase. If the area is more, now as you can see, the back side of the pen is applying a force on this notebook. So what happens? That the more area, so less pressure. Clear? So if you will see the back side, so the area is more, but in comparison of the nib of this pen is very thin. So the less area, it will cover the less area, but the more force is applied. Okay, students. Now the larger the area over which the force is distributed is the less pressure. If the force is increased, pressure is also increased, but the contact area in which the force is applied, if that area is smaller, so it means the pressure will be greater. Now you can understand by this as the small area, and here it is a large area. Now the dull knife we have taken, it cover the more area, and here the sharp knife is cover the small area. As you have seen the tip of the pen. Now the tip of the pen is very thin, so it will apply the more pressure. Yes, more force is then, because the contact area with the nib and the surface is less. But now when we are using the back part, so what happened? Surface area is increased, so it means less pressure. Now pressure force upon area. Pressure equals to force upon area. So that if we are increasing the area, so it means the pressure will decrease. Inversely proportional. Now force we are increasing, pressure will increase. But if we are increasing the area, so pressure will decrease. As in our daily life, what happens? The role of the pressure in our daily life, as you can see, the football shoes consist of spikes. So why? To reduce the surface area. At same, now the wide shoulder pad reduce the pressure acting on the boy's shoulder. Now the pads on the shoulder, because to increase the area will increase, pressure will decrease. Same as the animal that you have seen, elephant have the broad shoals, and now the polar bear also have the wide paws. Why the wide paws? Because they will increase the contact area. ये surface के साथ contact area को क्या करते हैं? Increase करते हैं. When the contact area will increase, so it means less pressure. Clear? Same as the boy is digging a hole with a spade. So because the edge of the spade is sharp, as you can see, what happens when we are using a knife? The edge of the knife, yes, when we will cut any object with this knife, so what happens? The less area will come in contact. When the less area will come in contact, so it means we will apply the more force. Okay, it will apply the more force on the object. As now, so the tip, thin tip, it means the large. As the nails, what happened? Okay, now the screw and nails, their tip is sharp and pointy, because when we will drill with the screw or with the nail, so what happens? That means the less area will come in contact and we can apply the more pressure. Okay, it will increase the pressure. So that's why easily a nail can move inside the wall. Properties of the liquid pressure. Liquid pressure is also known as the fluid pressure. Liquid pressure को fluid pressure भी कहते हैं. The force exerted by a fluid on the wall of its container are always perpendicular. Always क्या होता है? Perpendicular होता है. Now the fluid pressure is directly proportional to the depth of the fluid and to its density. डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द डेप्थ. जितना डेप्थ इंक्रीज होगी तो फ्लूइड प्रेशर भी उतना ही ज्यादा होगा. एट एनी पर्टिकुलर डेप्थ द फ्लूइड प्रेशर is the same in all the direction. Fluid pressure, the pressure is created by the fluid, means by the liquid or air. It will at the same depth, it will remain same in all the directions, such as I'm going to show you by this balloon. I have filled the air. So the air which is inside the balloon, it is creating the same pressure in all the direction, and in the front or in the back side or left to right. So what happens? It creates the equal pressure in all the sides. Fluid pressure is independently of the shape or area of its container. Now, as the pressure increases with the depth, as if we are increasing the depth, so the pressure will also increase, as you can see. So what happened at the base? Yes, now, but in the top condition, less depth and the pressure is also less. Next, act in all the direction. In all the direction, it is equally distributed. Same pressure at the same level. At the same level, it will create a same pressure in all the direction. A simple manometer. Manometer, it is used, it is an instrument used to measure the liquid pressure. It consists of a tubular arrangement that I am going to show you in the next slide, where one end of the tube is connected to the point in the fluid whose pressure is determined, and the other end is kept open to the atmosphere. Now you can see here, it is the picture of manometer. So what we are taking a U-shaped tube is here, and it is connected with a funnel by the rubber tube, and the mouth of the funnel is covered with a rubber film, and it is dipped in a beaker which is filled with water. So what we will do, that we will fill the water in the U tube. Okay, in U-shaped tube, that we will fill the water, and we will create the pressure on the rubber film. As we are creating the pressure on the rubber film, suddenly what will happen? Due to that, the pressure is created here and the level of water goes down. Okay, so what we will do, we will note down the readings. Okay, we will note down the reading of before creating the pressure on the rubber film, what is the reading, and after creating the pressure, how much level goes down, and then we will take out the difference of both the readings. So by this method we can find out the pressure of a liquid. Now students, revise the taught portion. Thank you. Have a nice day.